It's all eyes to the lights and foot to the floor as we go racing in Austin. Race 1 for F1 Academy is go, and it's a good start from Garcia, but she's having to come across to cut off Abby Pulling, who's going to have the inside line. Can Pulling take the lead here? They come oh so close. They just avoid banging wheels. Garcia getting her elbows out there. Marty's coming into play as well in the Campos. Can she make hay while Pulling and Garcia fight? 3 don't go into 1 as we come into the roller coaster ride of turns 3, 4 and 5. Further back in the pack, it looks like it's been a fairly clean start from all 15 of our drivers. Into turn number 1, it's the ART, it's the MP Motorsport, and it's the Campos. 3 do not go into 1, and that's 3 cars out. It's Emily DeHoos along with Chloe Grant and Marta Garcia, and Grant just the filling in that sandwich there as they all try to go into turn 1 together.
What are you doing? There's 3 wide. I was on the inside, what does it matter?
Not happy with that one, helmets off, and I'm sure a few words exchanged off track as well. We are back underway here in F1 Academy for race 1. Lena Buller, who currently lies second in the championship, she'll be doing all she can to try and get some overtaking because she has to outscore Marta Garcia by at least 12 points to stand a chance of taking this championship title to the next race. And at the moment, she is not doing that. She has a little look down the inside, though, of Jess Edgar early doors, and that looked like a fairly clean move from Lena Buller. Edgar trying to fight back, but Buller's through and up to 4th.
Nicely done from Lena Buller, and I think she has to get a move on. She's seeing that promo car get away, and she knows that that's her championship slipping away, so she's got to get her head down.
Coming uphill then into turn 1, Lena Buller to the inside of Nerea Marti. How close do they get? There's nothing between them. They both run out wide on the exit, but Buller's through on Marti. Buller up to 3rd. Lewis Hamilton watching on. He paid a visit to the F1 Academy paddock a little earlier on in the weekend. Final lap, just 5 kilometers or 3 miles left for Marta Garcia to try and convert pole into a 7th win this season. But it's not just the win it would bring her, it would also be the inaugural F1 Academy title if she can hold on. Pulling is still hounding her and has been, and the gap starting to come down.
And this is where Abby's really strong, the braking zone down into here. She's far back, but I wouldn't be surprised if she at least shows her nose on the braking zone down here.
Can Pulling go late on the brakes, dive down the inside of Garcia? She's going to have a little try on it. Garcia sees her coming, both a little bit tentative about whether to turn in or not. Pulling bails out of that one. Garcia lives to fight another day. It's been a mighty drive from both of them, but out of the final corner, foot to the floor for Marta Garcia, who wins race 1 in F1 Academy, and in doing so becomes the first champion of F1 Academy, your 2023 Drivers' Champion.
Thank you. Oh my God.
Yes, Martita, yes. Brava, brava. Brava Marta, very good, very good. You win the championship, yeah.
Okay.
Marta Garcia does it in Austin, takes the crown, and what will follow for this young Spanish racer, just 21 years old.
Congratulations. Great driving, great driving.
You're seeing Lewis congratulate her now, and that will be a hugely special moment for sure.
Oh, you deserve it, you deserve it.
This is how race 1 finishes. Marta Garcia with the win clinches the title in front of Abby Pulling and Lena Buller getting onto the podium. Marty did hold on to 4th in the end, just in front of Bustamante. Edgar looking pacey, but didn't quite have enough at the end in 6th in front of Hamda Alcobacy, who will start reverse grid pole. Chloe Chong, Amna Alcobacy, and Lola Lovenfoss steals the final point in 10th. Carrie Schreiner and Megan Gilks just missing out. And only 12 drivers finishing after that incident with Emily DeHoos. Chloe Grant and Marta Garcia in turn 1.
It feels great, feels amazing, obviously, being the first inaugural Formula 1 Academy champion. I'm just out of words, honestly. When I was in the car, I was even quite emotional. So yeah, obviously it feels great.
The inaugural F1 Academy champion, Marta Garcia. And the celebrations can now break out. On the front row, Chloe Chong alongside her on pole position is Hamda Al-Qubaisi. It's all eyes to the lights and foot to the floor. There's a staller at the back. It's Bianca Bustamante. Everybody's able to get around her, and there's another car right at the back as well that's also stopped. But it's a good start then from Al-Qubaisi, who hugs that inside line to defend from Chloe Chong. Jess Edgar in third. Lena Buller trying to find a way around her in the number 7 ART. The Sauber colours backing the Swiss racer. Buller gets in front of Edgar, who now has Nerea Marti right behind her, but it doesn't go well. Two cars side by side through this next section. So it's Hamda Al-Qubaisi who leads from pole. Lola Lovenfoss in the number 2 Campos. She's being chased down by Abby Pulling in the pink Rodin Carlin, who looks to the inside down the long back straight. Late on the brakes for Abby Pulling as Chloe Chong has a battle with Lena Buller. This is Buller getting through on Chong for second position in this race, and we're not even through lap 1. What a great experience, though, the reverse grid race provides for those that aren't normally up the front in the main races, to be trying to understand the racecraft there, and the writing on the wall for Chloe Chong in the end as Jess Edgar breezes past on the main straight, and already as they head into the braking zone, Edgar makes the move stick and gets up into third. Coming to the inside line, Marty having a look down the inside of Chong, but can't make the move done.
Marta's
and you can see there, Marta Garcia, you're right, Jamie, she's got a broken front wing.
I wonder how she's done that. She must have just tagged slightly the back of Nerea Marti, because I can't see that she's driven that with the whole race, but maybe she has. Yeah, Marta got that damage on lap 1, actually.
As they come into the tricky left-hander of turn 15, Pulling skirts to the inside of Garcia. Nice move from Abby Pulling. Fantastic.
Really nicely done, and that's the move that's been brewing for a while now.
Okay, Marta, box this lap. You have the front wing broken. Box this lap.
Yeah, obviously engineers told her there, she's got to respond to that. She's got front wing damage, that's a shame. I mean, she did what she needed to do in race 1, but she was showing some good pace there even with the damage.
Chloe Chong peeks over the blind crest of turn 10 and now to the short downhill braking zone of turn 11. She'll be under pressure from Nerea Marti, and Abby Pulling behind. Marti having to go defensive and attack at the same time because Pulling is coming for Marti. Marti in the number 1 Campos, Pulling in the number 10 Rodin Carlin, and Pulling gets the job done. Pulling is on a mission here. Marta Garcia then out of the car, out of this race.
You can play back to Nerea, you are off track.
Not happy with that. She's right onto the back of Chloe Chong, looking to make a move, but she's going to have to succumb, according to the team, to Nerea Marti behind. Chong is the red and white framer in the foreground. Pulling, having let Marti through, has now managed to get back through on the main straight. Smart driving there. It's Chong on the inside. Pulling will be on the outside. Who is going to make this one stick? Chong will have the advantage, but we know Pulling is so good on the brakes, but she has to watch out for Nerea Marti as well. Chong on the inside. Looks like she's able to hold the position. Lola Lovenfoss further back, fighting still with Bustamante. Chong not able to hold that position. Pulling gets through. Can she keep Marti at bay as they come into the left-hander at 15? Marti's going to have the advantage. Through goes Marti, and up into 5th spot. Chong tried her best, and boy, does she make it interesting for us.
She did, and I thought, wow, she's braked late, and yeah, just a little bit too late there.
Handa Alquibasi rounds the final corner and takes the checkered flag to win race 2 here in Austin for F1 Academy. It's Handa Alquibasi who gets out of her MP Motorsport car and heads straight over to her team to celebrate. Handa Alquibasi taking her 4th win of the season in front of Lena Buller and Jess Edgar rounding out the top 3. Abby Pulling with a sublime drive up into 4th and also got the fastest lap to boot. Nerea Marti rounded out the top 5. A good drive from Chloe Chong, couldn't quite keep the faster cars behind her, but a lot of learning done for her. In 6th, Bianca Bustamante fighting back from a stall on the grid to 7th, and Lola Lovenfoss picked up the final point in 8th in front of Chloe Grant and Emily de Hoos. Schreiner was 11th, Cáceres 12th in front of Jilks. Amna Alquibasi also stalled, and our one retirement was Marta Garcia.
There's so many people out there, it's crazy. Like, I was driving and I could see the people on the grandstand. I almost missed my braking point a few times. I was like, whoa. So yeah, it's amazing support, and also knowing that my country and my family back home are watching me, it means a lot for, as an Arab woman to stand up there on the podium.
Green flag at the back, it's all eyes to the lights and foot to the floor as we go racing for race 3 here in Austin for F1 Academy. A slightly slow start from Edgar, but she's just able to nip across to the inside and hold in front. She'll have that inside line. Marta Garcia forced to take the wider line. Nerea Marti trying to get involved as well. Edgar and Garcia running a little bit wide, and that has allowed Marti up into 2nd spot. But a nice clean start, and Edgar just about able to hold on to her lead for the time being. Back onto the back straight. This time it's Emily de Hoos and Chloe Chong still going toe to toe. Emily de Hoos trying to make use of the toe. She'll have the outside line making the move on Chong. Chong got her elbows out yesterday, but I'm not sure she'll quite be able to hold on to this position. Slight lock up for de Hoos as they come through. The left-hander of 12, then the right-hander of 13 beckons, and de Hoos is through on Chong. Jilks nearly doing what Fernando Alonso did last year and going up on 2 wheels on the bumps. Cáceres was really pushing Jilks to the limit of the track.
On the track and off the track, because that was, and there's a reason why it's bumpy off the track. You're not supposed to be there, but you could argue that she was pushed out wide, and that's why she ended up going there. Is this, this isn't.
No, this is
no,
back
this
to
is
live
it's back to live. Yeah,
here
the
comes
same thing again.
Jilks. She's coming for it this time. She's not been pushed as far out wide on the previous lap, and it looks like she's been able to get the job done, but Cáceres dips back in to try and get a bit of the toe. Who's braver on the brakes? Jilks on the inside, Cáceres round the outside. They both run wide. Cáceres will have the inside line for the left-hander. Late on the brakes again. Is there contact? No, they just about avoid each other, and now Jilks will have the inside line for turn 15. Big lock up for Cáceres and Jilks as well. Jilks runs wide, but she's managed to make the move work. Jilks in front. We are currently looking at the battle for 10th place. It's Amna Alquibasi who heads them into turn 1, but she's run a bit wide. Lola Lovenfoss is going to try it down the inside. Brilliant move from Lovenfoss. Can she hold on to it? Amna Alquibasi's off the road over the bumps, rejoins side by side with Lovenfoss, and in the background Bianca Bustamante is just watching and biding her time. 2 don't really go into 1 there, and Lovenfoss has to bail out of it last minute.
Yeah, Alquibasi just carried a bit too much speed in, couldn't get the car turned under the brakes into turn 1. That left herself vulnerable on the exit.
Who is going to break later between Bustamante and Lovenfoss? Lovenfoss on the inside, Bianca Bustamante on the outside. That'll become the inside line, but Lovenfoss is squeezing her right to the apex. Bustamante holds firm and gets the position. Can Lovenfoss fight back? Bustamante sees her coming, but they both lock up. Lovenfoss fires the inside and there's contact. Lovenfoss and Bustamante make contact into the left-hander of turn 15. And you could kind of see it coming a little bit.
So this is where it all began in turn 12, and Bustamante carried it on off the circuit into 13, and usually that would have been job done. But then watch Lovenfoss here, if we carry on here, off the track on the inside, and basically cut the inside of the corner. Bustamante wasn't expecting it, and there's the collision. Like you said, Harry, that was written in the stars.
Yeah, but Bustamante we saw able to get going. I think Lovenfoss taking a fair bit of damage there to her Campos. Let's hear what she said.
She didn't leave room.
I think that's a difficult one to call in terms of if there was room or not, Ant.
I think if there was ever a lesson as to why we stick to the white lines, that was it.
Garcia trying round the outside on Nerea. Marty, who has fallen back a little bit further from our leader, Jess Edgar. Marty under pressure from our 2023 champion.
I like the way that Garcia drives. You know, she's clean, usually pretty tidy, and thinks about where she's placing the car. I can understand fully why she's the champion of this inaugural season here with F1 Academy.
Just 18 years old, from Cumbria, Jess Edgar cements her place in F1 Academy. She takes the checkered flag and takes her first win of the season. And to the line in second, Marty just about holds on with Marta Garcia.
Jess Edgar, you are a race winner. That's the race you wanted to win from pole position. Job well done.
We can now confirm the results of race 3 and the final race of F1 Academy in 2023. Jess Edgar takes her first win in front of Nerea Marti and your 2023 champion, Marta Garcia. Lena Buller holding on to 4th place. That secures P2 in the championship in front of Hamda Al-Qubaisi. Abby Pulling in 6th. Then Emily DeHost, Chloe Chong with another run to a points-paying position in 8th in front of Chloe Grant. And Amna Al-Qubaisi managing to hold on to that final points-paying position. Megan Gilks in 11th with a battling drive with Maita Cáceres. She finished 12th. Bianca Bustamante involved in that incident with Lovenfoss ended up 13th in front of Carrie Schreiner and Lola Lovenfoss.
Yeah, it feels amazing. F1 Academy have given me a great opportunity this year, and to win on the last round when we're with F1 is an amazing feeling.
And to give out the trophies, President and CEO of Formula One, Stefano Domenicali, who has had such a big input into this inaugural series.
At the end of 7 rounds, 21 races for the inaugural F1 Academy season, then this is how the final standings look, with 9 different race winners, but Marta Garcia sealing the title with 278 points. Lena Buller managed to hold on to P2 in the standings ahead of Hamda Al-Qubaisi, Pulling with a strong end to the season, rounding out the top 5 in the drivers, and Jess Edgar, courtesy of her first win, rising up through the ranks to finish 8th in a season where everyone scored points. Over in the teams, Prema are the inaugural champions, but they waited to the very end to take that crown, just ahead of MP Motorsport. Rodin Carlin pipped ART to 3rd, with Campos rounding out the team standings.
Who will take the crown in 2024? Join us then. We're only just getting started.